I don't feel like YouTube is YouTube anymore. And it hasn't felt like YouTube in multiple years. It feels like watching TV, but with the ability to interact with the content by liking and subscribing and commenting. I was also going to say that the content is made by individuals, but that's not always true. Like if you look at Mr. Beast, it's like a company that he has. If you look at like KSI, like all the big YouTubers, even like some YouTubers that have like 200,000 followers, they don't do everything by themselves. Like, so it's not always individuals. But all that to say that I'm under the impression that nowadays, if you don't make TV great quality content, meaning that you don't have great editing, you don't have a good thumbnail, and the sound quality isn't great also, you won't make it, which is strange because if you look not even that long ago, PewDiePie or like Mr. Beast, they didn't have those things. Especially like for the thumbnails, I've watched a bunch of them. I've watched like a bunch of old videos from both of them, and the thumbnails didn't look professional at all, but they still have like tens of millions of views. And that would be impossible nowadays if you don't have a great. I don't think it's possible. I said that it wouldn't be possible, but I honestly don't think it would be possible. And even Mr. Beast himself says so. But yeah, nowadays you have to. Everything has to be professional if you want to make it on YouTube. And I'm saying that because me personally, I haven't seen a single person blow up in multiple years. All the people who've made it have been on YouTube for a long, long time. So I would just love to see if it's possible to make it without all the things I mentioned. The only way I think it would be possible is if someone does something that's like the opposite of what everyone else is doing. If someone did the complete opposite, like really going against the grain, but I doubt anyone would do it. I guess what I'm doing right now is kind of like what I'm talking about, but I'm not showing my face, so I don't know if it's. I would have to show my face because of AI and all that for it to work. Because that's another thing. I don't think it's possible anymore to not show your face and make it on YouTube. One of the reasons behind YouTube now being way harder is because of all the people who abused the system back then. All the people who were clickbaiting or who would just like waste your time with their videos. I strongly believe that they're the reason behind YouTube being as hard at it as it is right now. Because they kind of trained viewers. I know personally that I've been trained to like, if I don't feel like I'm getting anything from a video in the first couple of seconds, I'm gonna click out. But it used to not be like that. I used to watch the whole video no matter what. But I just got so tired of people bullshitting and clickbaiting and stuff. I remember like in 2018, Brightside was like one of the most popular YouTube channels, and they used to clickbait so much. And I know that nowadays DDG is like one of the people that the internet loves to hate. But I used to watch him, and I have to admit that his practices make YouTube so much worse. Like he used to put ads at every single second almost. And he used to clickbait a lot, like, oh, this and that, but nothing happens in his vlogs. And all the people like him who were only on YouTube for money, they're the ones who made the application, who made the website worse. I think the big difference with Mr. Beast compared to others is that he's like one of the first people to actually give you what you came for and even more. That's his strategy actually, and it worked perfectly because now he's the biggest YouTuber of all time. I had a dream about YouTube, and in it I said that people used to subscribe to YouTube channels for the person, for you, but nowadays they subscribe for the content. So that's why it's one of the reasons why it's so difficult nowadays. Another reason why it's so difficult nowadays. In the recording, I said that to make it, someone would have to do something completely different from the rest. Like, they would have to go against the grain. But I don't believe that anymore. Actually, what I've noticed is that to make it on YouTube, you have to do exactly what other people are doing. You have to do what works, not try something new. If you look at every single video, even when you think it's a new concept, it's almost never a new concept. It's just someone stealing from another creator. Sometimes they'll give credit. Other times, most of the time, they won't give any credit. I saw that recently. I was watching a guy who makes like interviews kind of type of videos, and at first I thought it was very original because he would ask like 100 people like a question and stuff like that. It's almost like always the same kind of general idea, talking to multiple people and then seeing what their responses are and stuff like that. And I just thought it was original at first. I had never seen content like that. And then not too long after, I think maybe like a day or two later, I saw another video that was similar with a similar title and everything. And at first I was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch it because they're probably copying the guy I just watched the video from. But I ended up clicking on the video just to see what it was. And I went on the channel and then I saw that the guy that I was now on the video that I was now on was uploaded before the previous ones that I was watching and the ones that I thought were original. And it made me realize that, like, the guy wasn't original at all. He's not the one who came up with the concept. He probably saw it elsewhere and copied it. But the second guy, what was interesting about the second guy is that he actually gave credit. So even like the second guy wasn't the original one. Like he wasn't like the one who came up with the concepts. he gave for like each video that he made, or like I don't know, for each idea, he gave credit to multiple people. So and then I clicked on the links for the people that were the originators, I guess, or where the ideas came from, and I saw like after all that I saw who the originators were. But yeah, all that to say that, man, on YouTube, if you want to make it, you have to copy. It's almost like TikTok. On TikTok, there were it's so not, how do I say that? It's so not surprising when you see people copying and stealing, but it's become like the same thing on YouTube, and it's because of the viewers, man. They like watching the exact same thing. I don't know how. Me personally, I like watching things that are I've never seen before, things that are different. But I don't know. I'm not like everyone else. I guess I'm different. But yeah, all that to say that I changed my opinion. I changed my mind on what I said in the very first recording about YouTube changing and needing to be different. I think you actually have to make things that are in the same vein. Like I know Mr. Reese said that you have to create a story when you make a YouTube video. Like it starts from somewhere, and I kid you not, I kid you not. I like every single video that I see nowadays is exactly that. Every single thing that Mr. Reese has said about like how to make a YouTube video, everyone is copying to a T. They're not even putting their own twist on it or anything. It's just like the exact same thing over and over again from like different people, but it's the exact same thing. And I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting tired of it.